Yogasth Bhava. Today I am going to talk about a virus. In this pandemic, we are already facing the coronavirus, the virus of corona, COVID as we know it. But I am talking about a virus which is very lethal, more dangerous, more deadly, even the virus of corona. And its name, this virus name is the virus of Ajnana. Yes, the virus of Ajnana, ignorance, which is really very bad. It does not eat the human beings as such or the life of the humans. It is trying to attack and eat even our souls. And this virus is not a new one or is waiting to come in this time. It has ever existed, it is still existing. Since the time of Jivatman, the embodied body, this virus has been there with us. This virus has been there in Satyug, Dwapar, Treta. Yes, of course, in Kali Yuga. Its spread its prevalence is very deep and to each and every corner in our houses, in our families, in our body, mind and emotions. This virus, again I am saying, is really very dangerous, very deadly. The virus of corona we are fighting with, and we will definitely win over one day. We are getting access to medicines. We are developing vaccines. We are also adopting the corona appropriate behavior. We will definitely overcome this virus. But what about this virus of Ajnana, the virus of ignorance, which is eating our souls? The virus of Ajnana is actually an error in perception. It is a psychosis, I would say. This virus does not eat our body only, but it kills our psyche, it kills our intellect, it kills our emotions. It causes an error in divine perception, psychological perception. It takes us to the road of adharma. It departs us from the right way of living. It kills our happiness, our joy. It kills our whole being as such. What to do? How to fight this virus of Ajnana? How to protect us from this virus and its various more deadly, it comes in many variants. This very virus comes in many variants. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha. What is this virus actually? When we don't understand the difference between eternal and non-eternal, between evil and pure, between dharma and adharma, then this virus takes birth. As I always say that this body is karmic body. Our karmas, our sanskaras, our desires, our dreams, our aspirations, our ambitions, everything revolves around this virus. Or you may say that the virus has crept in deeply in our being. It eats our body, it kills our body, it kills and reduces our prana shakti. Okay? It kills our mind. It infects our mind very badly, and there arise many vices. It kills our intellect, the buddhi, tattva, and we are stupefied. We are hypnotized. We remain in a forgetfulness of our very essential nature. And not only that, it gives a check on our happiness, our real nature. We cannot remain happy until and unless this virus is there inside us. Then what to do? How to protect? From corona, we can protect ourselves by masking ourselves, by sanitizing ourselves, by washing our hands time to time, and then taking medicines, and now the vaccine is also available. What is the vaccine for this ignorance, this virus of Ajnana? Yes, of course. There is vaccine, there is treatment. There is a way, there is appropriate behavior for this Ajnana virus also. And that behavior is Yogasth Bhava, Yogasth Foundation course, where you come to know what is the real nature of yourself, who you are, what is karma, what is dharma, how you are born, what is birth, what is death, and how you can remain in equanimity. And there is required training, sadhana I say. You know, an analogy comes to my mind that the people who are, whether they are corona positive or negative, but if they have to go from one country to some other country, maybe from India to America or Australia or somewhere, or maybe from one part of this country to any other part, so they go to some fake, quack and dishonest doctors and take the report of corona negative. Likewise, there are some teachers, gurus, quack, dishonest, fake, less experienced. The people go to them, and just by training themselves or practicing there for a week or two, they get the certificate of enlightenment, they get the certificate of kundalini awakening, they get the certificate of being samadhist, just by training themselves. Whether they are training themselves or not, I don't know, but just practicing for a week or two, they become enlightened. Their kundalini is awakened, and they get themselves certified. And then these very enlightened, kundalini awakened and samadhist students or the people again infect other people by spreading the virus of Ajnana. So I warn them, I warn you also to protect yourself from them. Get your report well tested, verified and accurate. And this can happen only when you go through the path of training, At Yoganushasanam, through a discipline, by approaching a right lab, whether big or small, by approaching a right doctor or a guru or a teacher, by understanding, having proper understanding of this virus of Ajnana, by having the knowledge how you can eradicate this Ajnana from root. What is the nature of this very virus? And this is more prevalent in ancient time also and now also. But now is the time. This very pandemic has given us some insights also. The people locked in their houses, their homes, having been in isolation and quarantine, Some of them, a few of them, really got awakened to themselves, to their real nature. And they started thinking differently. And these people are really qualified to tread the path of Yogasthata, to really come to the path of awakening Kundalini, activating Kundalini, knowing what is Atman also. You are not only body, senses, or even mind. You are Satchidanand. And this Satchidanand has got a virus of Ajnana. So now is the time that you should get rid of this very virus, which is really, again I am saying, more deadly, more dangerous than the virus of corona. So I give an appeal to the masses, to the humanity today, that wherever they go, they should know to whom they are approaching, what vaccination they are taking to protect themselves from this virus of Ajnana. This very vaccination is known as Yogasth Bhava, Yogasthata. Living in simplicity, living in equanimity, living in balance, living in the true and essential nature of yourself, knowing yourself properly, knowing your real being, who you really are, knowing, and not only knowing, go for a training, appropriate behavior of Ajnana virus. So with these words, I again appeal to the masses to come to the Yogasth Foundation course, Yogasth Bhava, Kriya Kundalini, Shri Yogasth Vidya, the supreme science of yoga. If you really come to the supreme science of yoga, then what remains to be done? You all are welcome. And let's fight this very virus. The virus which is there, which is entering in our mind, in our soul, in our emotions. We have to protect ourselves from this very virus. So please pay attention. Yogasth Bhava.